Hey, it's us again.
Hey. Hey.
The second best podcast on Napier Street.
Whoa! What's the first?
You have to find that out for yourselves.
Yeah,
Ah,
we're on the hunt for the first best podcast on Napier Street.
Motherfuckers.
Be prepared for that video, ladies and gentlemen.
yeah.
We'll find them. And we'll start a war to be number one.
Start knocking on doors up Napier Street. Do you guys have a podcast?
Yeah.
Is
Do
it
you
any
think it's
good?
better than ours?
Yeah.
Fucking.
Probably is.
Do you talk about drugs and sex and movies like us, or?
Yeah.
Once again, joined by B-Dog, Brennan William, John Muccillo. Hey.
What's up, guys? Most controversial filmmaker in Melbourne. Didn't get into MIF Film Festival. We're doing it, guys.
And in the middle, Pink Boy, John Van Opijnen.
Bing boy. Bing boy.
Most controversial pink boy in Melbourne.
Whoa.
Whoa.
And at the end, Phillip Monger.
Yay. Mangingi.
So how's everyone been? Past couple of
We're
weeks.
forgetting Puno. We're just leaving Puno out of
Whoa.
this.
And you didn't introduce yourself.
And
Oh
yourself.
yeah. P-Dog, Patrick Muccillo.
Yay.
And Spino.
Spooner.
Puno, the camera's there.
Remember your training, Spino.
This is candid Spooner.
When it comes to
Talking the exact opposite way, Puno.
one thing with
Know
media,
nothing about stage direction.
she will only react if she sees another dog. We can watch other things, but yeah, only another dog catches her attention.
Great smile, Puno, but it's off camera. No one can see ya.
No one can
God damn it,
see you.
Oh yeah, so how's everyone been? Past couple of weeks since we recorded together.
Reasonably good. I feel like my life has a bit of meaning again, which is nice. So that's positive.
Yeah.
That's very good.
it's-
What gave it meaning, Brennan?
Listening to the Beatles and getting into the hybrid genre film awards. So whatever that means, we'll find out in about 2 weeks.
Bum bum
When
bum.
this goes up, it'll be long over, and maybe I don't want to say anything other than that. But hopefully, Brunswick Dance Club will be screened there, but I'm not sure.
Sweet.
Because on their site, it says that it goes from like 4 to like 5:30, and it's on one day. So I don't know if they're screening feature films. It's a bit vague, but we'll find out.
Do you want to explain the meeting with the distributor, or do you want to save that for another time?
We'll save that until when there's like something happening.
Okay.
But
Hey. What are you doing?
I'm starting to meet people. Let's just say that.
Let's just say that. Keep it cryptic. For
Yeah, for now, until there's something of note to mention, we'll leave it there at the minute.
Well,
Jordan?
new job, so been feeling good, walking around a lot, and saying hello to a lot of nice people. So, yeah,
Feeling the energy course through your veins again.
Yeah, exactly. I'm feeling energized. I'm feeling ready to rock.
Nice. Things are on the up.
Yeah.
Phil?
You gonna tell everyone you got new shoes, Jordan?
I got new shoes.
Yay!
After a thorough test.
That's it. I mean, my feet are very hurty. A lot of blisters. I will say that. I've been very tired and have a lot of blisters. So, there has been... life, everything comes in waves. You have your good moments.
Been battling through adversity.
And you have your bad moments.
That's right.
And, but it's just better to stay
And you need to
positive.
wear nice socks.
Yeah.
Good socks.
Maybe
Nice
that's the
soft
next
socks.
thing. I should invest in some more nice socks, When are the big little boys socks coming out?
Wow.
I want to get my hands on those.
And which sweatshop do we have to contact in order to make them?
How do I feel about
Let us know.
Let us know.
Whatever one Spoono's in control, those the one I'll go.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you got
imagine having Spoono socks, guys.
That'd be the
Spoono
best.
socks. Oh,
Oh, you got a factory Spoono? You in charge of a factory Spoono?
She's depressed now because she doesn't like child slavery. So move
Well,
from the topic.
God, that was just a phase in Spoono's manufacturing career.
She's changed.
It's changed.
all right.
Phil?
Yeah, I'm working full time now.
Yay.
Now I can pay off the fucking debt slowly, but also slowly getting back into comedy, which is great. And I was hoping that Patrick's free day was going to be a Thursday because we did get a thumbs up from Drago Ivan, who runs Double Deuce Comedy every second Thursday. And I said, can we have like a pre-show for the comedy show with just us doing a podcast? And he said, yeah, sure. But now we're not.
After this week, the schedule will be cemented. So
Well.
we'll find out after this week.
So
Alright.
that could be happening.
It could be happening.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And plus, yes, granted it is at Sunshine North, but it is a great venue. There is like a brothel nearby, so there's
Some yum yum before.
That's how you know.
yeah. Wow. But yeah, slowly getting the Windy Hill Heat back on track. So yeah, only every second Tuesday, but because I've been hearing talks about the venue, I was like, what's the venue? And then they meant the Windy Hill venue, because Windy Hill is what was formerly known as the Essendon Cricket Ground, and they have like their own pokies and venue stuff. I was like, if the free comedy days every second Tuesday is successful enough, we can start charging for the bigger place. So,
Well,
who knows? Who knows?
who's been mentioning about the Windy Hill?
Well, I remember you guys talking to Fidel about the venue. I didn't know what. Okay, I guess I'm hearing shit in my own.
Maybe it's just like
I don't think so.
paranoia.
Ah,
Going
crap.
crazy,
Yeah,
Phil.
maybe it might have
Maybe.
been a dream that.
Spoono's talking shit again.
God damn it, Spooner! I believed in you. I fucking believed in you.
Well,
me
guys,
off,
first fight on the podcast. Phil and Tuno.
Well, first fight broadcast to YouTube.
Yeah, we did have ones before. Me and Phil got into it on last year. Remember that?
Yeah.
About like the rent situation and
Yeah,
stuff.
about money. And
Yeah.
So yeah.
Seems like so long ago.
Mm-hmm.
It does too. How long ago does that feel too?
Like over a year.
Yeah.
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 But
We've risen
yeah.
above it.
Time appropriate.
Time appropriate.
And Patrick?
Not too bad. Just been working basically past couple of weeks. Haven't really been up to much, unfortunately.
Just working hard. I've been seeing Patrick when I go to work every morning, up at 7 o'clock in the morning, going to the gym. So everyone give Patrick a round of applause. He's doing a good job. He's being a true man and busting his ass.
Probably should be sleeping in more.
Nah, man. Don't let that get into your head. Kill that parasite that's crawling into your brain right now. You're doing a great job, bro.
Gotta let it take over me.
I can see definitely the difference already.
Mm-hmm.
Look how loose that shirt is on you now.
Mm.
Yeah.
How does it feel?
You feeling healthier?
The same.
Yeah, we got to get a few kilos down before we really start feeling it.
But it's working. Goes to show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's definitely working.
The human body
And the
only
dieting
needs
as well.
7 hours of sleep per day or per night, what have you.
Well, you need 7 hours, but you want 10 hours.
100%.
Mm.
Definitely want more.
Yeah, was it waking up early for the new job is still a difficult task.
Do you set more than one alarm? I set like 4 alarms for I just have to have it be in increments. Like I have to have the initial one, and then I'm like, okay, now I get to have 10 minutes of hugging Spooner time. So very good.
Give me strength.
But
Give me
I have 4 alarms every 10 minutes, and then on the last one, I finally get up. And
Yeah.
I saw a video the other day about, I think it was just like a random Instagram scroll, a sleep doctor saying that, you know, we shouldn't snooze like alarms because it makes your brain go back into like a sleep pattern. So you should just get up at when your alarm goes because then your brain kind of starts to go back to sleep for the next sleep cycle.
Mm.
So that's why you kind of feel drowsy when you sleep in and force yourself to get up.
Yeah.
But that good night's sleep just feels so good.
I know.
It just feels so damn good.
And you know what I say to him? You're probably right. But fuck you. You don't get to hug Spooner all day. So you tell me what sort of good stuff that does to you. You're saying like 10 minutes of Spooner hugging time, prime Spooner hugging time, is not healthy for you. I don't know what it is.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but was it usually every 5 minutes I have a snooze button?
Yeah.
But yeah, by like every 5 minutes, and then the fourth one's like, damn it, if I don't get up now, I won't have time to shower or have breakfast. Damn it, get up. So yeah, probably we'll have to change that. But yeah, no more wanking off in the mornings. You know how hard it is to work with no post-nut clarity?
I thought he was going to say, like, do you know how hard it is to work with an erection all day?
Oh, no, you're not. But yeah.
But anyway, before a few segments, what have we been watching? Quickly.
What have we been watching?
We just finished Tropical Cocktails.
Ooh.
So yeah.
Some funny jokes.
Well, no. Talk about Tropical Cocktails first.
So for those who don't know, it's an adult swim show by Jim Hoskins, well known for The Greasy Strangler and An Evening with Beverly Luff Lynn. So if you've watched those two films, you know what you're in for. Kind of like John Waters, Tim and Eric actors in a Nicholas Winding Refn world.
Well, that's a good example.
Yeah, and continuity
Comparison.
doesn't matter in any of these episodes. Some people like die and then they just miraculously come back to life.
Or people get their hands gobbled off and they're back to normal in the next episode.
Yeah, but each episode's like 10 minutes. A good, fun watch.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
10 minutes of a episode of a guy just saying appreciate it over and over again. Great.
What does it all mean?
That's been awesome.
We just also finished Mrs. Davis.
Mrs. Davis.
Oh, yeah. Was that good?
It was interesting. Like it goes in and out from being like sometimes you're just like, okay, what are we doing now?
Is that the AI show? AI written show?
Yeah, but with Damon Lindelof as well.
But I still
Who's
want
that?
to figure out
Guy made Leftovers and Lost.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
and co-wrote 2 of the new Star Trek movies. But yeah, I'm still trying to figure out which bits is like humanly written and which bits are like AI.
The cool thing is like they also, it's not like they're treading the water here. They're going for, let's get deep straight away. Let's have it talking about God and let's have the themes be touching on something here. So let's get the AI to work itself. But yeah, it's interesting show, for sure. One of the episodes is called 2001. Oh wait, no, I'm not going to say it now because I can't remember it. It will be right here. See how hilarious this episode title is, guys?
Oh my god.
Other than that, we finished first season of I Am a Virgo.
Yes.
That is been amazing.
Yeah. I think that'll be the next, what I've been watching, Brennan Vlogs.
The animation parts of that show are so fucking good. They've stayed in my brain. Like I still hear boy yo 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 yo, boy yo 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 yo, boy yo 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 yo.
What is that?
You'll have to watch it.
Yeah. It's Amazon show about the kid who's born a giant. So it's in a world of magic, I guess you want to call it. And they use camera perspective to showcase that.
Made by the guy who did Sorry to Bother You.
Boots Riley.
But it's cool because you don't really see that style in anything, like using the camera properly.
It's basically a superhero show, but it doesn't rely too much on the action part.
Yeah.
The action part is more like sort of...
It's more. That's like the satirical stuff.
Yeah,
Whereas
it's more
the
like
main
daytime
characters, they are treated with depth.
Yeah.
So
But it does go on like superhero myth and sort of stuff too. So it works on a lot of different levels. Walton Goggins is an amazing villain.
Sure is.
Yeah, from the get go, you're just like, whoa, this guy's cool.
Sounds crazy.
But yeah, really cool show. I loved I Am a Virgo, and I can't wait for season 2.
Also,
Who knows when that's happening though, thanks to Writer Strike. Giving me all these shows and making me wait longer. You're doing it with House of Dragon as well. You're going to be doing it with... What other shows that are we super into at the moment? Is Reservation Dogs coming on time?
it's coming because that's its final season.
Okay, yeah.
So
We're getting that.
Yellowstone. Waiting for that forever.
Maybe.
We'll see.
See if
But,
that comes out.
we're in the middle of season 5 of What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh, yeah.
So that's been pretty good.
That's fun.
And you guys should be watching that too.
Yeah, you pieces of...
I've had still no time.
You still haven't seen the movie, have you?
No, we watched the movie.
Oh, yeah, we
of
watched it.
course.
And I think we watched the first episode of the series, or a few of them. What I've been watching, I started Bay of Fires, the Australian ABC drama. I think it's pretty good so far. I'm only a couple episodes in, but it's very well written. It's very layered. There's a few subplots going on in there, which is good to see from Aussie drama because most of them are pretty straight and clear cut. So good to see some depth in the writing. So I'm enjoying that. And also, I watched the first episode of Twisted Metal because it looks pretty cool. And also, Aaron Raven told me to watch it too.
Yeah.
So I've started watching that.
Aaron Raven, get on the fucking podcast.
Stop
Piece
having
of
kids and
shit.
move to Melbourne.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Drive up here and fucking do the podcast.
That's what we have to sort out next.
Yeah, that's what we're doing
The
next.
Ravo
Episode.
Enter Aaron Raven.
And to Aaron Raven.
But yeah,
New
first
calendar
episode of that
pages.
was cool and very easy to watch.
We did watch Twisted Metal as well, first episode.
Yeah.
We weren't sold on it.
Weren't too sold. I like those kind of like Death Race. I was a fan of.
Yeah.
And Mad Max and
It does have some interesting themes.
Mm.
I think we need to watch more, but we're too enthusiastic to
Yeah.
be like, let's watch another episode.
Something tells me that even the creators weren't even into it. I think they just like, we got this existing IP, let's do whatever we can. And yeah,
it'll be easy to produce.
yeah, design is pretty slick. Just acting, writing, I couldn't care.
Yeah.
less. But that's what you get with these types of shows.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's just guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
You don't have to focus much, just
No.
bask in the rock and roll
Yeah.
visuals.
It's no Severance, I'll tell you that much.
Whoa.
That's it.
You didn't watch Severance.
You showed me,
Oh yeah, we watched 3 episodes.
3 episodes. And I am liking what I'm watching, so yeah.
Oh yeah.
Patrick, what are you watching?
Started Bad Omens
Bad Omens. Oh yeah.
on Amazon.
On Amazon Prime.
Isn't it Good Omens? Oh.
Whoa, there's a glitch.
Go to the Matrix.
Ah,
Everyone reset the code.
Wait, take with David Tennant and Michael Sheen.
Yeah.
right? Yeah,
it's
that's
Good Omens.
Yeah, I think
Whoa. And cut.
Regardless, it's pretty good. Watched 2 episodes. It's a book from Neil Gaiman, so it's the same style as like Sandman kind of thing.
Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett.
So it's kind of got the same humor and whatever. But it's pretty cool. Pretty good cast. Francis McDormand is God. John Hamm's in it, playing like a dweeby angel kind of thing. And yeah, Michael Sheen and David Tennant's pretty cool. So that's good.
Didn't know they weren't in it. So yeah, that actually makes me want to watch it.
And who else is in it? I don't know, just a bunch of people. But so that's cool. Watched History of Violence,
History of
Cronenberg
Violence.
movie.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
I love the history of violence. I remember watching that in high school and made me feel so many different emotions.
I have not seen the movie, but I have the graphic novel.
Well,
Whoa. I think I watched it
I think
maybe
I
at like Dad's ages ago, so maybe it's a good one to come back. I liked Eastern Promises.
Eastern Promises. I like Eastern Promises more than this, but
I
It's still
like
pretty good.
History of Violence more than Eastern Promises.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
All right, let's everyone just calm down.
We're going to do the great debate, Eastern Promises versus History of Violence.
Ever notice how J-Ro likes to start the fights?
Well,
I'm an antagonizer.
you know what? That is a bit of self-reflection. I apologize.
Yeah, but-
sorry.
It shows that you like to start the stuff. You like to bring in the energy.
That's right.
Yeah, man. You know what? Fuck you, Patrick. Fuck.
History of
Yeah,
Violence
History
is
of
the
Violence
greatest
is
movie.
The great debate. Which is better, Eastern Promises or History of Violence?
Eastern
of Violence.
Promises.
You
The Fly.
decide.
The Fly, yeah. Then I watched Darjeeling Limited.
Whoa. That's always a great
I still
one.
haven't
Where
seen
did
that.
you get that from?
Well, I didn't watch it on DVD because it didn't work on the Xbox.
Whoa.
So I just watched it on
Oh.
Disney.
I think they work in the DVD player because the Silence of the Lambs did.
I just couldn't be bothered doing that, so just
How
watched
good
it on
was it?
Disney.
You had a good time?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, it's such a
I
good
think it's like kind of his underrated movie.
For sure.
Well,
Seems like
That and
a lot of the
Steve
other
Zissou.
ones. Yeah,
Steve Zissou was amazing.
it's cool. Just Adrian Brody, Owen Wilson, and Jason Schwartzman have really good chemistry. It's pretty funny. And yeah, it's really cool.
what'd you give it on Letterboxd?
4.5.
4.5.
Whoa.
And I only gave History of Violence 4.
Whoa! What'd you give Eastern Promises?
I don't know. Probably more than 4. I'll tell you that much.
Let's check.
But yeah,
Let's check in.
Is it logged on Letterboxd?
Should be.
but yeah, at least Disney Plus does some of its titles because I've
Doesn't have Bottle Rocket.
Bottle Rocket, that's Columbia. Wow. That was
Patrick gave Eastern Promises 4.5.
Whoa.
So half a star better.
Whoa. I'm hearing a lot. Whose mic is doing that noise? Cable. Someone's cable going. It's either Brennan or Patrick.
I think it was me because my feet were on that for a second.
You have to be very dainty with that mic.
Don't worry, guys. We'll have arms for the microphones one day. And
I'm thinking, like, from the Adam Friedland show, the audio quality they get from the PAL mics, that might be good. I know we like sort of like the having the mic, holding the mic sort of thing, just so it's getting us used to mic control as well. But
yeah,
the
like to
PAL
have an
mics would be
arm
good.
that's just in front of us, so we're
Oh,
just
yeah,
standing
just
there.
so I can pull it in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whatever. Whatever's the best.
whatever's the best.
Eastern Promises, apparently.
Oh, half a star better. Also watched A Few Good Men. That was
Yeah.
cool. Never seen that before. Oh, I just turned
That's where, I still haven't seen it, but I know of it due to culture.
Yeah.
Due to
Famous line.
Yeah, that famous line. You can't handle the truth.
Like, it's a good movie, but you kind of are just waiting until the end for the final trial, the climax.
You can handle the truths.
I can. I sure can. So yeah, that was cool. Anything else anyone wants to bring up before we?
Been watching.
What about a ping 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 Patrick's anime?
yeah.
You're not watching any animes at the moment?
Sponsored by Crunchyroll.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, One Piece about to be one of the biggest anime moments
Whoa.
ever.
Hopefully
Today.
Hopefully
It's
we
happening
have
today.
a clip we can quickly show everyone of the transformation.
Should be coming out now. Should be.
Wow.
Drops around now.
We
So
got
that's cool.
5 seconds of footage before we get copyright strike.
That's all right. Quick transformation. Go. Well, wasn't that cool, everyone? Wasn't it
Look how
worth the wait?
Beautiful this art is.
Yes.
Oh.
So that's been cool. Jujutsu Kaisen new season. It's been cool. Had fun watching that.
You watched that movie in the cinemas too, didn't you?
No, that was me.
Oh, Phil watched it.
Even though I didn't even heard of it. I only bought it because it was like, ooh, anime movie at Mid Valley Morewell. That's a rarity. But yeah, I was like, I think this is part of a TV show which I have not seen. I have no idea who's who or what.
What the
Because
hell's
There's
going
so
on?
many cool moments,
Yeah.
but without any context, they're not as good.
I just get excited when something obscure or foreign appears at Mid Valley because that's like a rarity. And yeah, I was like, oh, check this out.
Maybe that should be a vlog. We should go down, go back down to Mid Valley, and all go watch a movie together. Make that part of the day where we all go down and try out the spicy burger from Missing Link.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Go catch a movie, and go
Well,
try some
there's
spicy.
also reading cinemas in Traralgon as well, even though we've only been to one cinema and how their design's kind of weird.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. But we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes, first little topic I wanted to discuss was I was just thinking how most of like the prestige TV and TV we consider like the highest level are all just based around horrible people. And
what about the bear?
Yeah.
well, I mean,
But drama's.
but like
I get
Breaking
where you're
Bad,
coming from.
Sopranos, even The Leftovers, Succession, Station 11, all these shows have all just been not solely around, but these people are scumbags, and we all love it so much.
I wouldn't say.
And why isn't there any like hour-long shows that are being watched and like critically acclaimed that are just kind of like about good people doing
Ted Lasso.
Ooh,
Ted Lasso.
could be
But I
one.
wouldn't say
Hour long,
Leftovers
goddammit.
is necessarily Kevin Garvey. He's the sheriff of the town.
but there's a lot of like horrible people in that show.
Yeah, I
bad
mean,
people.
it deals with
and
the-
Last of Us
Yeah.
as well.
It's a common theme. It seems to be we're more, I guess, the anti-hero type of thing. Sopranos spearheaded this thing that sort of changed what everybody's sort of into, where that became more of a common thing. But I don't think it's. I mean, you still find. I mean, Ted Lasso, The Bear.
Well, with the bear, I think
I'm a Virgo.
Alma Virgo is great. With the bear, it's you want to be friends with these people, but you wouldn't want to work with these people. So
Yeah,
I think,
a bit annoying.
Yeah.
But Yellowstone's the biggest show in the world right now, and it's all full of shit people. I see what you mean. It's just.
I think human nature, we've just been brought up around conflict. Conflict's just a part of human nature.
And plus, there is like a whole facet of people being obsessed with true crime. So
Yeah.
there's that.
I mean, we all love all those shows that have been mentioned.
Yeah. Drama, it's because drama evokes emotion, I think. And, the biggest reality shows are just all drama nonsense. We just want to pick sides and pick who's right and wrong. So I think that's what gravitates us towards drama rather than just lightheartedness because we want to, I don't know, watch it unfold.
Yeah. Because this one sort of thing I wanted to spin off this question was I don't know if this was an old clip or something, but someone's talking about a Ricky Gervais stand-up, and I guess he just said like a bunch of controversial things, and they said he was like evil, and it's just like how I don't know, evil's just being misinterpreted, or we're just
When it comes,
obviously you didn't say what
Watch
was evil.
Afterlife and
Yeah.
like see how evil Ricky Gervais is. There's so much. There is compassion and vulnerability in weird ways in that show. So, but he's
also how
a
we've-
bit evil in that show too.
But you wouldn't say it's like Hitler was evil. Being a dickhead isn't.
yeah.
Yeah,
I think people's idea of comedy as well, like us, seasoned veterans of the comedy world.
yeah.
Professionals.
Yeah, we have like a somewhat of an understanding of like the term comedy, tragedy, comedy, whatever. But I think people kind of see it more as like they just want it to be funny. I just want to laugh at something, whereas comedy can be more of a story. So I think that people can get upset at people like Ricky Gervais calling him evil when he's a comedian, like.
And he
is
probably
he
just
really
said
that
run-
evil? Like,
Yeah.
like I know he says stuff that you may disagree with. I don't know. People are so. I think like your opinion is like weighted too much these days.
Yeah.
Like we all change so much. Like don't put too much weight on what people think at that moment too.
But one thing, if you do put weight on something, you'll just end up giving free advertising to the very thing that you're offended by.
Yeah, and maybe that's why he's so popular too. You know, it's not. I mean, this is a big thing in sports. Like, there is a lot of people who, like, the biggest stars in like fighting and stuff are usually guys that people hate. Like Floyd Mayweather is like one of the biggest people ever, and he's a piece of shit.
Well,
With so much money.
With so much money. But everyone wants to see him lose, so people tune in. I mean, Conor McGregor too. I wonder. There's just a lot of people in there that. I mean, they're bad guys. But
Just like Brunswick Dance Club, it's the biggest film in Melbourne right now,
Yeah, I
and
know.
everyone hates it.
Patrick was actually just alluding to Brunswick Dance Company. He's like,
That's
why
right.
spend so much time with Trev? That guy seems bad.
and yeah, I just sort of wanted to talk about how I think how much we've been desensitized to people doing bad things, like in TV. We're just like, oh, that's funny.
Do you think the internet
Like
is a big
when,
part of that too?
Yeah, but like an example I was thinking of is like when in Breaking Bad, Walter White watches, what's her name?
Jane.
Jane die. Like that is objectively like a fucking disgusting thing to do, and we're just like, well, it's not a bad decision. I mean, he probably made the right choice.
We understand why he did that.
From a business perspective,
Yeah, it's like, he's got to keep the meth business open, man.
and then having said that, do you think you go and find these things to watch? Like, why don't you just pursue lighthearted things to watch as opposed to watching drama? So we choose it ourselves as well. It's not like it's forced upon us.
Yeah, I think we do, but I think it's more just like not so much how we seek it out, just how much we enjoy it.
We're beasts.
Yeah, it might have something to do with like the cathartic, just witnessing it. It's a bit of catharsis, like just seeing someone do something horrible too. Maybe that's the argument for all art too. But I mean, I get a bit of that with fighting as well.
Yeah.
Like to see that.
UFC, the biggest sport in the world.
I do enjoy the violence aspect of it, but I'm also a pussy in real life too. I wouldn't want to throw punches at people and stuff like that too. So
Yeah.
Like I
do
couldn't
see it as
imagine
a,
like how bad some people get fucked up. Just being like, yeah, I'll do that again in like 3 months.
It's like that Norm Macdonald routine, and how he goes, remember back in the old days when, all the rich people would just find the strongest, poorest people ever, and they put them in a cage or an arena, and then they just start beating the shit out of each other. Yeah, that has no allusions to, like, the famous celebrities watching these two boxers, athletic just to beat the shit out of each other. It's like, nah, it's not slavery. It's just modern entertainment, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Modern Coliseum.
But I think you're right on with like the cathartic point of it. Makes me think of like, why do we enjoy horror movies?
Exactly.
There's
a like dark aesthetic that is pleasing, but you don't want to actually see someone's
it's
finger
fantasy.
cut off. You don't want to see demons come out and rip each other's ripping.
Kids, if you draw violent cartoons, you are not evil, you're just venting. Keep doing it.
Well,
And then we could go into like the psychology of being a human being and the expression of being
The
an
shadow.
artist and the shadow and
let's just talk about Carl Jung and his whole shadow theory.
what really lurks in the human psyche.
I don't know. Well, explain it.
Explain the shadow.
Yeah. Can't just bring up a philosophical theory and just be like, oh, yeah.
Yes, we can. On this podcast, we can. We're not the smart boys here. We're the
Well,
big
not
little boys.
everyone is familiar with that.
Well, I wouldn't
Well,
like.
fucking read a book.
I don't think I
Big
can
fuck.
quote Jung and the shadow, but I think it just
Just a quick
starts from
summarization.
the primal nature of man and the brutality of us as beings. We don't we see ourselves as like civilized, aware humans, but I guess through evolution we've come from pretty brutal and primal violent situations, and obviously that still lurks in all our hearts somewhere. And then I say, Trev talks about the shadow in Brunswick Dance Club.
Watch Brunswick Dance Club.
Please.
When it's available.
I think, examining that part of yourself, or like writing about it, or, painting, Carini's posting a lot of, pretty dark paintings at the moment. Like that's, I don't know what he's expressing through that, but I think it's just the expression of human nature.
Yeah, it's like as we said with waves in life, how there's good and bad moments. There's also good and bad parts of yourself.
But why do we think that we have to express that part of ourselves, but not express the opposite end of that, the sunshine and flowers part of us?
I think we do. I think
We
people
do. It's just depending on who watches it, they're probably positivity, fuck off, bye bye. We got a lot of those cynical bastards out there.
Well,
Speaking of sunshine and flowers,
the spin.
it's probably just that animal that's always feel like we have to protect ourselves.
yeah,
So it's, all defense mechanisms and fight or flight stuff.
because then you look at criminals, and that's all just the primal instincts and basic violence, and I don't know what I'm trying to say.
We're all animals.
We're just animals. Animals.
Just
that-
evolved animals.
Evolved animals that have consciousness and awareness and capable of genocide.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's a whole podcast in itself, dissecting this from layman's
Bringing up all the
terms.
tragedies and all the shitty things that humans have done
Why do we have a dark
throughout
heart?
history. Hey everyone, remember Jonestown? Remember how 300 children were killed?
Hey, remember Koresh and his Branch Davidians? And how he thought he was Jesus and he decided to fuck any woman in his sight and, have his own compound that got raided by the FBI.
You remember
What a
that?
guy. What a guy. He's just trying to help everyone.
Yeah.
But he did say that the apocalypse is coming, and it did come for them.
Yeah,
So
For
however
them.
you want to interpret that.
I think it is you can. That's something easy for you to do. Apocalypse is coming, guys. Everyone, it's gonna happen. You can make apocalypse happen so quickly,
Yeah, true.
especially if you've got a group of people. The stuff that you can do to your family. Speaking of the dark side and stuff like that too. Actually, we watched Pusha 2 yesterday, and there was some dark themes around son and father type of stuff. We've seen a lot of murders around about I forget what the judge was named that shot his kids and his wife or whatever. But a lot of people, I'm seeing a lot of true crime stuff where it's just a person being oh yeah, I can kill my kids because I brought them into the world. It's easy, and I don't want them to suffer. I'm actually doing a selfless act here.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to look out for them. It's a weird thing, the different spins that you can put on your psychology just to sort of justify. Evil acts as well too.
That's right.
You just get sucked down the vortex.
Yeah.
And I think as well, another point of exploring the dark side or thinking about it is, who said it, Plato? To know thyself. There's us that are artists that want to search for meaning and understanding of us as a being and our place. So I think that's a part of it too. It's just understanding ourselves.
Brennan was saying that he's been reading.
The Divina Commedia.
Do you have any beautiful quotes for us, Brennan, that you could read to us? It was reading last time we were.
I haven't got any new ones because I haven't read any.
It's alright. Go with one of your faves.
And also, guys, just remember, I'm still in Inferno at the moment, but the 9th circle of hell, the closest to Satan, is reserved for traitors.
Well, classic Spooner.
You big fuck.
You pig fuck spooner.
All right, here's a verse from Inferno. Inferno, Canto 8, verse 49. How many up there think themselves great kings, who here will wallow in the mire like pigs, leaving behind them nothing but infamous horrors?
Well,
Gods, what's going on? You're not kings. You're supposed to be nice.
Yeah. Then on the flip side, there's another verse, Inferno, Canto 11, verse 103. That your art follows nature as far as it can, much in the way a student follows his master, so that your art is the grandchild of God.
Beautiful.
So that's basically Brunswick Dance Club. It's just, grandchild of God. It's just a mirror, guys.
Can we have
it's
that
just
be
a
the new
mirror.
tagline?
Grandchild of God. Yeah.
Coming to a theatre near you.
From what I'm taking so far from the book, it's mostly about Dante's trying to, make everyone believe that they have an intellect is the overriding, I believe, theme from the introduction is to have an intellect and a decent moral compass to navigate through the realm. And by intellect, he means the people that aren't being selfish or the other morally...
Aren't sinning like all the circles.
Yeah, just think about yourself and how you affect the world around you, kind of.
Well,
part of growing up, you know.
But it's very, it's a very heavy read. Inferno is just endless wailing, just endless souls wailing.
have you read it too, Patrick?
No.
I've just gone down to the lower circles, so it just goes so deep. It's, oh my God, it's such a nightmare going through the Inferno. But it's very interesting, and the metaphorical and symbolic sense of it all is something I very much enjoy.
Whoa, man.
Just waiting to get to Paradiso. But I still have to go through Purgatory.
Whoa.
So it's
Is
still
that
a long way.
Hotel?
It's a
Just like
mountain.
Leftovers? Actually, no, that changes in Leftovers Purgatory. Starts off as a hotel, but changes into a whole adventure.
Well, saying we'll have to rewatch the house that Jack built.
Oh, really?
That's
Why was that?
basically the Divine Comedy.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen that one.
Haven't you?
Oh, it should be one to watch.
I don't think I was that, out of all of his movies, that's not one of the ones I'm a big fan of, to be honest.
But it turns into, the Inferno.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Spoilers!
Spoilers.
Yeah. So next, to kind of talk about something a bit more cheerful than the dark pits of humanity. Want a segment, Spooner?
What is your take on the Divine Comedy, Spooner?
Whoa. What a new perspective.
Too controversial.
Your art is the grandchild of God.
Oh!
The channel Like Stories of Old, I was watching his video about the complete philosophy of Lord of the Rings.
Ah, yeah.
And I just realised, but really felt that I have a really strong connection to Lord of the Rings. And I was just going to ask what media or art or film, whatever you have a strong connection to that kind of supersedes just watching a movie for the sake of watching a movie.
Whoa.
Lord of the Rings is definitely one of them, for sure.
I will say,
Hey, guys, 4 Hobbits.
Whoa.
4 faggots.
One spooner.
One spooner.
Fuck, forgot about Spooner. She's obviously Aragon.
One thing I could see in Inferno that's comparative to Lord of the Rings, other than Inferno being Mordor itself and everything, when Dante and Virgil enter the city of Dis, I believe it was that point, they have to go through black steel gates, which is very reminiscent of the black gates of Mordor for me.
Well,
Into the Land of Treachery.
South Park, the musical, is one of those films for me too. Like where it is like, you know, because it's more about like, it's a statement about like kids learning from movies as well. But, you know, just a group of friends that are like, you know, saying swear words and just trying to figure out life and watching chaos be brought out by all the adults around them. I related to that big time when I was young till this day.
Oh.
Phil?
Strong emotional connection. Nothing comes to mind, but I know one film that always makes me cry every single time I watch it, and that's Children of Men.
Oh.
The dystopian film by Alfonso Cuarón, set in 2024, 1 year from
Whoa.
now.
And America is collapsing.
Yeah, well, it's set in London, and yeah, there hasn't been a child born in the last 20 years, and then it's up to, and Clive Owen's character finds like, whoa, shit. And yeah, it's just pretty much after the death of his son with his wife Julianne Moore. What? And pretty much him, to stop his wallowing of life, has to do the ultimate selfless act in order to protect humanity in the future. And yeah, there's like one sequence for those that haven't seen it. It's super powerful. But yeah.
Yeah, Children of Men, I think, is due for a rewatch as well.
Yeah.
It's been a while. I just remember the cinematography of that. It was so good.
I think I've seen it fully. I think I came in once when you were watching it at some point. So I don't think I've seen it fully.
Oh, maybe.
In terms of emotional connections with movies, Her. Big one of my favourite movies about love. As a boy that's had his heart broken many a time, this is one of the movies that I always rewatch when getting into that state. But yeah, this one would be another one I would consider to be one of those films.
Whoa. A deep emotional connection for me.
It can be like music or book or something. TV show.
La Divina Commedia. I feel like it's all makes sense. Puts my whole life in perspective.
That's my whole life.
Wow.
There's also...
Get ready for Brennan's new movie.
Yeah, I was like, man, I wish I could make this the Divine Comedy movie. It would be so much fun.
You can do the Australian version of it.
Yeah.
Moe's The Last Circle.
Whoa. That's purgatory right there, bro.
Never get
The
out.
Shining. I feel like I'm Jack Torrance. Nah, that's just a joke. I guess one that come to mind would be Takeaway for me. That like one of those films that will always put me in a good mood. Always have a laugh. Never gets old for me. So yeah, that would be one, I guess, that I'm very attached to. Many laughs. Like Patrick and I have watched it together many times, so it's very nostalgic in that sense as well. But yeah,
Just never gets old.
never gets old and can always put me in a good mood.
There's a song that I always love, and that is Feel by Robbie Williams.
I just wanna feel real love.
I just wanna feel
real love in the home that I live in. 'Cause I got too much life running through my veins, going to waste. So yeah.
Beautiful.
We're listening to on the way back from getting these new shoes. U2 was playing With or Without You.
Like that one?
Oh no, it was just because U2 just before. I want to say a song that really spoke to me. I would say,
Pulse of the Maggots by Slipknot.
I fight for the ones who can't fight, and if I lose, at least I try.
yeah, I would say,
I fight for the ones who can't fight. and if I lose, at least I tried.
well,
I tried, man.
I tried, man.
I don't know.
What were you gonna say?
I forget.
Forget.
Also, the Young Boys by Young Boys.
Yep.
What?
I can't remember what I was going to say. It was some song. It was a good one too, guys. Trust me. If you would have heard it, you would have loved it. But I don't remember.
Alrighty.
All right.
Awesome.
What's the next segment?
Patrick?
Yeah, it's
Do you have
yours.
a song you're connected to?
Are we all doing songs?
Oh, you don't have to. Just if something came to mind.
Are we going to do Patrick's movie trivia now, or
After my little
We've got a viewing now.
a little bit of
presentation.
viewing?
Yes.
The react section of this podcast.
The react. Well, guys, you're going to see
This
us
is
reacting.
this is our Gogglebox section.
You have to close your eyes or it spoils them.
Okay.
Can't even see him type it in.
Oh, by the way, Chicago. That's a song that's been resonating a lot too. By
Sufjan.
Sufjan Stevens. Same with Should Have Known Better by him as well. Both beautifuls. I mean, this is a great part of the podcast where we all just closed our eyes and, reflect on your life, everyone.
Well, I've really been... The earth's starting to open up.
Residents of Nairobi, Kenya experienced an earthquake-like movement at exactly 10:27 p.m. yesterday, which is the 28th of April 2023.
There was a light earthquake which was felt in various towns in the country earlier this evening.
This all links to Africa splitting
Wow.
into two continents. Africa is slowly but surely tearing into two. Like anything in geology, it's an extremely long process that will take millions of years, but it will eventually see part of East Africa chip off from the rest of the continent, likely resulting in a new ocean arising between the two land masses. The colossal breakup is associated with the East African Rift System, one of the largest rifts in the world that stretches downward for thousands of kilometers through several countries in Africa, including Ethiopia, Kenya, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Uganda, Rwanda, Burundi, Zambia, Tanzania, Malawi, and Mozambique. This rift system means that African plate is splitting into two plates, the smaller Somalian plate and the larger Nubian plate, that are pulling away from each other at a super sluggish pace of millimeters per year. Back in 2018, news of a crack emerging in Kenya went viral, with many claiming that this was evidence of Africa snapping into two before our very eyes. Why this startling scene was related to the East African Rift System. As some scientists reported at that time, this was likely just a highly localized expression of the valley's regular rifting activity. The East African Rift System has been in this current process for around 25 million years ago, and the crack in Kenya was an indirect whisper of what's occurring on the continent. However, in another 5 million to 10 million years, changes in the East African Rift System could result in a drastically different looking world. Around this time frame, we are likely to see a new ocean from between the Somalian plate and the Nubian plate. The great continent of Africa will lose its eastern shoulder and a vast sea will cut off East Africa. As strange as this may seem, it's worth remembering that Earth's surface is in a constant state of flux. It's just so slow that human experience can't account for it. The appearance of the world as we know is relatively
Exactly. What do you do
new.
with the roads
The
when
land and
this
sea we
happens
see
too?
today of Eurasia, the Americas,
drive around
Africa, Atlantica and Oceania are the product of the vast tectonic
to
plates
build a bridge
that
that can
slot
expand
together
it
like a
every-
jigsaw puzzle. Very slowly,
we've got
however,
millions of
these
years,
jigsaw
so-
pieces
Oh, yeah.
move
They're
around
flexible
on a
bridge.
time scale of millions of years. Just think of the split up that the Earth saw
Or you
around
could just
150
glue
million years ago when South
ground back
America
together,
and
just
Africa
circle-
just
divided.
push it back
If
together.
you look at
Get
the
enough
west
bunch of
coast
Gorilla
of
Glue, you
Africa
put that in
and the
between
east
the
coast
rocks.
of South America, you will notice they fit together like two jigsaw pieces, beautifully highlighting how these continents were once joined as one. The departure of East Africa would just be another page in this giant geological storybook. Who knows whether humanity will be around to see any of these changes, but it doesn't look too hopeful.
Legitimately separating from the continent.
So I thought that was pretty interesting that Africa is just
Splitting.
currently
Doesn't look
breaking
too
in half.
hopeful. I don't like that depressing note that the guy left at the end of the video. Who knows if humanity will check out this at the very end, but it doesn't look too hopeful. We're all fucked.
Humanity will live on.
Yeah. I'm on the go humanity, we're going to make it team.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It'll be like, I don't know, in the future it'll just be like Atlantis. That used to be a thriving city, now it's just in the bottom of the ocean. But yeah, we'll probably start like another internal war with African continents saying, okay, we separated from you now. We've got our own style now,
Yeah.
our own politics.
That would be a thing.
No, it was just how the earth works that separated you guys. We'll still claim you as our own. But
And then bloodshed. More bloodshed.
more bloodshed.
Interesting.
And now it's time for Patrick's movie quiz.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Ma-na-na-na. Ma-na-na-na. Ma-na-na-na.
Don't have a prize because I forgot we're doing the podcast, so I'll acquire
Whoa,
that.
so there's no Yowie today?
No, yeah, but I'll get something.
Will this require buttons?
Yeah.
Well, get the
Any
buttons.
buttons?
Get the buttons. Get the buttons.
So I've a
Get the buttons.
bunch of questions,
Yeah.
of course.
Right next to Bill Goldberg.
More or less kind of starting easy and then getting harder.
Whoa.
This is because of the Pulp Fiction quiz.
Did you notice a sign out in front of my house that said dead?
I'm going to change.
It's because of Tarantino quiz. That's why.
Get me out of the inferno, please!
Sounds about right.
Philip's time to answer.
Spingy, my friend.
What's up, guys?
So yeah, a few questions progressively getting harder.
Oh, that's a good start.
And
The
then
button didn't work.
and then we finish with an audio question.
Oh.
And I also kind of picked the questions that are relevant to everyone's interests, so it should be an even spread.
Who directed Brunswick Dance Club?
My friend.
Muffin? Bring a muffin.
Adrian Ortega.
Whoa!
All right, first one. We all ready?
Yeah.
What is the
If he does it early, does he have to answer and then he... Yeah, okay.
No, that was just a joke. It was just riffing.
You already put it in.
The Dark Knight.
incorrect?
Damn it.
What?
Sure, if he got it
Can we
right,
make a
though.
rule that we have to wait till the question's over?
Yes.
But if you do it early, you can put it in there. If you put your buzzer in first, you have to answer from when the buzzer is. We've just
Yeah.
said that. Yeah.
But
Okay.
we got to wait.
What is the name of the town in Jaws?
It's alright, Ben was first.
Summer Bay.
Incorrect.
Phil was next.
I didn't push shit, buddy. Ramsey Street.
The Bay of Pigs.
It's not the Bay of Pigs.
Damn it!
So if no one gets it right,
Blackwater.
we cancelling the question.
What about a clue?
No, you got to answer. Or do we do clues? Clues are fun. Clues are fun. Yeah, let's do clues.
It's the
Oh! Amity Island.
Yes.
Yes.
That's 1 point for B.
Yes.
Right. Got to be quick on this one. In Silence of the Lambs, what is the name of the song Buffalo Bill dances to?
Can I go first?
You're the host here.
I think Brennan pressed it first.
Damn it!
Yes.
I need a point, Brennan, so get it wrong.
Goodbye, horses.
Yes. Okay. So this is two answers for this one.
Oh.
Which theatrically released feature films have the most uses of the word fuck?
The fuck's going on?
I think Phil pressed his first, but it didn't go off.
Phil?
Wolf of Wall Street.
That is 1 point.
Yes.
Whoa.
What was the second half? The two films.
Yeah, so Wolf of Wall Street is the second most in a theatrically released movie.
Oh.
There's a documentary about the word fuck, but we're not counting that.
Okay.
Yes, Brendan?
I'm Tony Montana. Scarface.
Not Scarface.
Goodfellas.
Not Goodfellas.
You just don't shout it out, Phil.
It's not a Martin Scorsese movie.
Well, I was going to say Martin Scorsese film.
Careful.
Is this thing working?
Is this thing on?
This thing on?
Is this thing working?
Super bad.
Not super bad.
Most fucks.
Most fucks. I'll give you a clue. It's based on a hilarious TV show. This movie is an extension of a,
Trailer Park Boys movie.
which is. It is a Trailer Park Boys movie, but it is not the Trailer Park Boys movie.
The Big Easy or whatever it's called. God damn.
I don't know Trailer Park Boys movies.
Half a point for Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah, you should get half a point.
I guess.
Phil, stop changing your button.
Because hey, it wasn't fucking working before. I had to check if it was still okay.
No, Phil.
Trailer Park Boys movie.
Is it the Trailer Park Boys movie?
It's
Reno 911 Miami.
SwearNet.
Oh.
It has it's a 100-minute movie with 900 fucks.
Whoa.
So that was probably funny. Okay.
Do I get half a point for Trailer Park Boys?
Yeah, so you get 1.5 words. No,
I
who
mean,
got
Phil
Wolf of Wall
said
Street?
Trailer
Phil.
Park Boys
Brennan
movie.
gets 1.5. Yes.
One.
You get half.
I get so I'm on 2.5.
Who gets one?
Yes. I'm keeping score. Don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry. Calm down.
I want that Yowie.
He did. He's Brennan. Just because you gave out a yowie doesn't mean his one's going to be a yowie.
I'm officially putting it into government that every game show is rewarded with a Yowie.
Whoa. Fair enough. Okay. In Halloween. No.
Michael Myers.
No. Which?
Jamie Lee Curtis.
No. In Halloween.
Directed by John Carpenter.
No.
Okay.
Michael Myers' mask is based on which character's face?
William Shatner Halloween mask.
Yes.
Well.
Okay. What is Neo's job at the start of The Matrix?
Phil was.
And this is what's written in the IMDb synopsis.
I have an
Say,
idea.
IT consultant. Damn.
I'm going to say programmer.
Yeah, I'll give it. Computer programmer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you hear that, Puno?
Pino, celebrate. Yeah. Yeah, Pingo. Yeah.
All right. I'll give you, if you can guess the number between 5 each side.
Whoa.
In the extended edition of Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers, what does Aragorn reveal his age to be? And you only get one guess because you can't just keep saying numbers.
122.
No.
170.
No.
Damn it.
I'll give you
Oh,
one.
I think I have
I'll give you one more guess.
84.
Yes. 80,
Whoa.
87.
87.
Oh, he wasn't that old.
No.
But I was
Okay.
5. Close.
In Lost in Translation,
Oh.
what city does it take place in?
Tokyo?
Tokyo! Yes. Oh, I didn't write the answer for this. Hang on.
Whoa. Fact check.
Bum, bum, bum.
Hang on.
Whoa.
Bless me.
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
While
Okay.
Patrick's doing this, we'll cut in the clip of
Spino dancing.
Spino dancing.
Okay, we're back. In A Clockwork Orange.
Was I right?
Yes.
Yeah, Tokyo.
Why do you think we all yelled out Tokyo?
My friend.
Brennan, you're out.
In A Clockwork Orange, what is the name of the milk bar? Oh, that was Philium.
Yeah.
The Korova Milk Bar.
We still have to watch that at the Astor. Patrick's forbidden of watching Clockwork Orange until we see it at the Astor.
Can't wait to watch Inland Empire. We're definitely going to watch that in the Nova.
As far as I could tell, that's playing tonight, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday
This week.
this week.
Fuck.
Well, that doesn't
Well, I
really
might-
work for anyone.
Yeah,
Well,
but
it
I
doesn't
still
work for
might
me.
buy the bullet.
But they're playing a lot of David Lynch movies, so if you want to see. Okay.
What am I on? I'm winning, right?
Yeah, I'll count it up at the
Calm
end.
down.
Everyone relax.
Yeah.
In the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, how many people are killed by chainsaw?
1.
Yes. Okay. Now, getting hard, these questions. These
Well,
last 3 questions.
Level 2.
Wow.
In The Godfather, what is the name of the town the Corleone family is from?
Spaghettiville.
Spaghetti.
Cancel him!
That's racist as shit. It's not spaghetti.
That's what.
Oh.
Little Italy?
Not Little Italy. I'll give you one
The
more guess.
town. I didn't pay that much attention.
Think about it real hard.
Corleone.
Yes.
Oh.
Hey.
Hey.
Okay. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest won Best Picture in whatever year it was, 1977. Which famous actor received an Oscar as producer?
Michael Douglas.
Ooh,
Whoa.
yes.
Very good film.
Damn, I thought that was going to stump you.
No, that's one of my favorite movies.
I'm
you
pretty
read the book,
sure
Phil?
Nope.
Brennan won't know this, so this is a chance to come back. In My Neighbor Totoro,
Miyazaki.
no. In My Neighbor Totoro, the mother of the kids is where?
And hospital?
Yes.
Hey.
Okay. Hopefully this works. Audio question. It's a guess the quote. You gotta guess the TV show and the character.
TV show and character.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Shoot, I wish I had prep time for this.
You had like,
Calm down, Brennan.
we're not using the shadow.
Let's have a shadow episode. Turn off all the lights and get dark.
So what have you been doing for this week as we wait for this audio clip to appear?
Working, basically.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just working. Just been working.
Who would have thought it'd be so hard to...
That's about it.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Okay,
That's
I'm
cool.
just
Well-
gonna play it and you guys just have to guess it.
Okay. you hear and what do you say? What do you hear and what do you say?
What were you trying to do?
That's the clip. I stick this trigger up your ass and I pull the bullet. I shoot the bullets.
Get another one.
To Tony. Oh, is that Paulie from Paulie
No.
Gutierrez? It's Sopranos. Paulie.
I was just trying to find. Oh!
Oh.
Oh.
Like YouTube videos with him just going. Oh.
Oh. But
Holy
Tony.
walnuts.
My mom. But my mother told me.
The Sopranos, Paulie.
I already said it.
But you didn't say Polly Walnuts.
Yeah, I did say Paulie Gutierrez.
Paulie Walnuts, Sopranos.
You get 1 point each. Alright, let's count this up. Brennan 1, 2.
Brennan's won. We already know this, guys.
Yeah, Brennan 1.
Boo.
Because I have an intellect, guys. I think about stuff.
You know, when Brennan says that, he's just saying that we don't have an intellect, Phil.
God
that guy.
damn.
Yeah.
Just call me information sponge.
Well, and so yeah, that's the end of my podcast.
Good app.
Do
Good
we go
stuff.
for an hour?
Yeah, over an hour.
Hour 12, so
Yeah,
perfecto.
very good.
Thank God.
Next one that we do, it will be all of us doing it together, right? It's going to be a group one where we're going to do pre-production and sort out some segments beforehand and then
Do that
take
as
it
a
that
pod.
way. Yeah.
You want?
Yeah. So get ready for BLB full team action extreme.
Next step, guys. We've just done the round, so
Just done the round.
we're
Will this be on Sunday as well, or will?
When we do it,
aiming for Sundays for pod days.
Yeah, I mean we'll do housekeeping. We'll talk about that off the podcast.
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
This is the audio only segment.
Just
Get
thing on.
ready. We're coming out with new stuff. We'll have streams for you soon. Some clips of that. Very spoon and Dune. Dune 2, Part 2.
At IMAX.
And IMAX. Man, we have to get to Oppenheimer at IMAX at least.
And Barbie and IMAX.
At some point.
Well, actually, because Tom Cruise just lost the bid to have Mission Impossible played at IMAX because the demand for Oppenheimer has been that crazy. It's like
Very good. Very good.
very good.
Just think about how pissed off Tom Cruise is right now.
Yeah, I'm sure he's like, but I'm a Scientologist. Things
I-
are supposed to go my way.
I have so
like
many.
every Scientologist.
I have so many Scientologists under my command.
How did they not bow down to me?
I was going to say, I was listening to a podcast about A Few Good Men, and they said Tom Cruise based his performance on one of his fellow Scientology members, David Miscavige.
Well,
Yeah, I can see
Hey,
that
where's your wife?
and
Mr.
so did Jack
Misca-
Nicholson.
now. And now he's in charge of the whole operation.
Did you cut these guys loose?
Did he base the fact that his wife and kids are no longer part of the image, or their life mysteriously disappeared?
It's kind of just more
They
being
kidnapped.
kind of like a smart aleck know-it-all, kind of sarcastic dweeb.
We should get Tom Cruise on the podcast, guys.
Sure.
Let's
Hey, Tom.
aim for getting Tom Cruise on. I'll talk about
Sounds
Magnolia all the entire time with him.
We can we can record it at the Church of Scientology at Ascot Vale.
Yeah, because they love having cameras around there, so I'm sure they'll allow us to do that. It'd
Yeah.
be great.
Alrighty.
All right.
And that's it.
See it. Plugs or guess some shit.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Brennan Blogs. We're on the road to 1,000 subs. Follow my film, Brunswick Dance Club. We're taking into the next phase. And subscribe to this so we can do fun stuff.
Yeah, subscribe, Big Little Boys. Subscribe to Jesus, our Lord and Savior. That's it.
Yeah. Go Windy Hill Heat open mic on Facebook, Instagram, and sooner or later I'll have a solo Sweet Chili Philly channel on YouTube, Instagram, and possibly TikTok.
Well,
So, yeah.
grand unveiling there, guys. I didn't know
Yeah.
that it was going to be called Sweet Chili Philly for your thingo. That's cool.
Yeah, it was based off, was it, Luke Fatty Johns. He called me that during high school, and then some girls started hearing it, and they started calling me that. I was like, ooh, I like it when they call me that. So,
Sweet Chili Philly.
yeah. I was like,
It is
"Ah,
sexy.
yeah.
But you know what that means? Once that IP takes off, we're going to have to cover you in Sweet Chili Philly.
Alrighty.
In Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You can get Philadelphia chili cheese.
Or Philippines.
Yeah,
That's what I mean. We're going to have to cover him in it.
Unlucky, Phil.
the special Patreon exclusive.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Come eat our Caminetto restaurant.
El Caminetto.
Thank you, guys. And we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
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 Pick fuck.
We're at Spoon Ice Bucks.
Now.
Whoa. Get active, Spoono.